Alright, hey, I'm gonna go over some quick equipment stuff. I don't think I've ever really gone over what I've got in my gear bag, so real quick. Got 10 minutes because YouTube limits me, thank you. So hopefully I can make this quick. We've got an Invert Mini. The only mods that I've done to it are the grips and the low-rise feed neck, which is made by NDZ, which we'll focus here in a second. And then I got the Voodoo grips from Empire, and kind of cool. They've got like little skulls in the background and that, and then the Voodoo doll on the other side. Kind of cool. I really haven't had any issues with my Mini. I know a lot of people online just saying, hey, you know, we've had a lot of issues with them. Well, I think it's maybe because I just really take good care of mine. I inspect the O-rings. I completely tear this thing down at least once a month, if not more than that. So, I mean, it's constantly getting completely torn apart, and it's very good for owners to know how their gun works completely down to the very nuts and bolts. That way, if you do have any issues, you can very easily isolate the problem. Okay, next thing, grease. A lot of people have different preferences on what they use. I prefer the TechT Gun Sav. Stuff is awesome. I know on Todd's blog from TechT, he was talking about how a lot of people like to call it TechT, but it's actually pronounced TechT. Awesome stuff though. The nice thing that actually brought me to this is that I originally had at one point for a different gun, a Delrin bolt, and it's very picky about gun oil because the plastic that the Delrin is made of tends to expand with a liquid. So I needed to find something that would work with those type of bolts, and I came across this. Really, I've had good luck with TechT products in the past. I know a lot of people that use their bolts and springs and everything, and their grease is no exception to the quality of what they're used to. This stuff is awesome. I mean, it's super thick, as you can see. Really, this stuff only takes just a real short amount to go a long way. I usually just apply it to the O-rings and then spin it around. So great stuff though. Works awesome. The mat, I know this sounds dumb, but it's really nice having an area to work on other than like a towel. One thing I really like about the Eclipse Tech Flex mat that I got was that they have these raised ridges that keep your screws from going everywhere. They also have these compartments to keep your tools and screws and parts from the gun when you take it apart. Very nice. Next thing up is a new addition that I just bought. Got rid of my Pure Energy 68 3000 and got a Ninja 50 4500. I know that there is some speculation on whether these Exalt tank covers will fit. Yes, they do. It was a big pain in the butt to get this on, but nonetheless it did cover it, and I think it looks pretty good with the white and black. Alright, dye rotor. We've got the white and black one, kind of going with the theme here. White, black, blue. And love this thing. Just did a video on a drop test, and it got 58.06 balls a second, which is very fast. That'll actually empty out nearly an entire hopper in 3 seconds. So that's kind of overkill, but cool nonetheless. What I really like about this is that it's awesome feed rate, but the big thing is how easily this thing comes apart. Okay, pull this up and then press this. Separates the entire, just like that. You got the top piece and you got the bottom. And right here, you got this. You just press forward on that, pops that out, just like that. This actually has a little spring, so when the balls come down onto it, the weight presses it up, and as they gradually get less, it lifts them up and pushes them down into the feed gate. next thing, you have you undo these, pull this out, and then here's your fin that actually swirls around and feeds the ball down into the hole. And then next thing is, oh, let me get that out of the way. Next thing is you take this out, just like that, and then you take this out. See, just like that. Very simple. And then the batteries can also come out if you wanted them to. You just have to unscrew this portion right here, take that out. Pretty simple to completely clean this. Very nice, especially if you have like a ball break in there. You can get it down to complete plastic to rinse it off with water. I mean, no electronics whatsoever, which is huge change in the industry. Normally, if you had a ball break inside of a hopper, it was the biggest pain in the butt. Okay, next thing I got this off PB Nation actually a couple years ago. Sweet deal. I just posted on their section of wanted to buy, or I can't remember what they call it. Anyways, you post what you want to buy, and people post what they've got. So, what I said I wanted was a freak back, a All-American front, and 3 inserts, 687, 689, and a 691. I've really never had to use anything outside that range. With the economy and everything, I have heard that paint's been getting a lot smaller. I don't know whether they're doing that to save on shipping or cut down on materials, but that's what I've heard. The actual Barrow Cell, I've got it assembled already. Looks something like this once it's all put together. The nice thing I like about Smart Parts barrels, especially the Freak system, is everything is interchangeable. You can go with an All-American front. You can, I mean, there's several different fronts that they offer. And then the inserts, you just slide those right in, and they just come out very easily. Excuse me. Redz NV3 pack. This has the potential to add 4 more. One right there, there, and there. So you can have up to 7. I like a little bit smaller packs, that's why I went with the 3 this time. Last time I had a pack was the Dye Attack Pack Pro C5. Nice pack, very comfortable, but I felt obligated to fill it up, which made it very heavy. And as it is, I'm a fat guy. I really don't need the extra weight. So, okay. Now on to my favorite thing, other than my gun. My my grill. This thing is awesome. Made by Vforce. Very, very cool mask. Very comfortable. I've had the Profiler before this one. I swear by these masks. They're the most comfortable thing that I've ever worn. They are incredibly easy to take apart. Okay, start off, what you do is you pop this out right here. Just like that. That then releases this, which pops out on this other side, just like that. And then allows you to do the same thing on the other side. You just press that down, lens comes completely out. Very, very nice. Okay, just remove that. So now you can see. Basically you use like a quarter to turn that. And you just move that to the unlocked position. It doesn't matter which way you go, just either way, as long as one of those arrows is pointing up. And then that will release this, which then you do that on the same side, will release this entire thing out. So you can actually change out your entire foam system as quickly as you can with your lens. My wife was very nice and got me a photochromatic lens, which means that when you take it out into the sunlight, it actually gets dark. So, we'll do, set this out here for a second and let it get dark and take it back inside. Okay, I've left this out here for a little bit. You can see that it's just through the light shining through, it's gotten pretty dark. And you can see now that it's pretty dark compared to what it was. But yeah, comes in really nice when you're playing outside. Okay, that about wraps it up for my gear bag. Subscribe and see when I add some videos. Alright, glad we talked about it.